We're almost done.
No.
Just kidding.
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
Or maybe far more.
Perhaps she's influenced more than just what happened at the temple.
With Corypheus, you mean?
He does have that elven orb.
Which he had to acquire somewhere. Yes, I see. It's hard to imagine her motivation for doing so. Then again, everything about her is hard to imagine. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
I know, she is just, she's crazy.
Which one?
Did Flemeth tell the truth?
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is. I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
Hey, I'm glad you're here.
So do you think, maybe, that she said it's not forced on the unwilling, so maybe the fact that Flemeth takes the bodies of her daughters, maybe the daughters come to believe that she has the spirit of Mythal, and that
they're like, that's cool, okay.
Well, and that they're aiding the god in, like, her search for vengeance.
The thing that worries me, though, is that, like, are they then erased? You know?
What?
Like, are they erased from the body?
Yeah.
Or are they, like, two people in the same body? Like, the soul's in there, just like her son, the soul was in there, and he was in there?
Yeah.
So...
I'm not saying it's a great thing that she was doing. I'm just saying that maybe that's why they agree to it, because they believe in the higher purpose.
My only concern, like, in terms of, like, oh, yeah, I'd totally do it, I'd be so worried that, like, Morrigan would be gone.
We're not going to give her Morrigan.
I know. I mean, hypothetically, if that ever happened, I would be, like, sad.
Yeah.
Like, but if Morgan was still in there and then she had a god inside, I think that she would love it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if Morgan was gone, I'd be like, get out of here, god of whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's interesting is that Mythal, like, continued living by possessing her daughters in one of her, like, what's the word for, like, being a god of something? Her realm, I guess?
Yeah.
Was the realm of motherhood. So that was, like, one of her, like, things that she was, like, the god of. She was the queen of the gods, and she was the god of motherhood, and, like, stuff like that. So...
maybe that's why she keeps possessing the daughters.
Maybe, yeah, that's maybe, like, her specialty magic.
Yeah.
So what do you intend to do now?
Now? I will move on. You have what you need to face Corypheus. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens, I wish you well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
Bye.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
Listen, I've already put my thing in, but okay, sure.
What would you do as divine?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The
That's not a
Chantry
good
will
idea.
accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, It will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
That's really great and all, but, like, I'm reading not between her lines, but between the lines of what that could mean.
Yeah.
As in, let's take all the mages into the Chantry so then we have all the power of the mages. And then, let's make everybody in the Chantry.
Well, what I was thinking she meant by that is, like...
No, I think she means to be nice to everybody. But if you take that...
But I see what they could mean is, like, we will spread the Chantry to everybody.
Yeah, like...
As opposed to, like, we'll just let them be who they want to be.
Because I know that she probably intends it to be, like, I want to accept everybody, and then the mages can be a part of the Chantry as equals. But then, like, down the line, I can see, like, we have all the mages, and that's a lot of power, and now we can take over everybody else and make them Andrastian.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man.
I don't want to be mean, but I mean, no.
I don't support this. There are better candidates.
I see. Then I should be glad it's not up to you.
Oh, okay.
It's time for change, Inquisitor. The Grand Clerics know that. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I will make that mistake.
You can't force change.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can, but... that's a mean thing to say.
You can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see.
Oh.
But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
So she does want to make them all Andrastian.
She's saying a lot of creepy things in a very nice way.
No, but that is what she's saying, because she was like, oh, we could bring them all into the folds. Like, bringing them into the fold and, like, changing their minds, like that. Or, like, some that would cling to the old ways, but they will see, like, isn't she talking about, like, getting people to relinquish the old gods?
She says that a little differently when she's not hardened. That's the word I'm going to use.
Yeah.
But I think both ways would end in the same result.
Yeah.
Being crazy.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
Well, you're scaring me, Liam.
Find a way to beat him.
No matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him, and we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
I'll leave you to your work.
I think there's one thing with being like, yeah, if people want to be part of the Chantry who normally aren't part of it, then we can support that. But it's another thing to be like, we should make them all part of the Chantry because we want the Chantry to be as big and all-encompassing as possible. You know what I mean?
Yes,
you can't,
definitely.
like, force religion on people. Well, I mean, I guess that's, like, the story of the Earth. It's very dark.
My friend.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I think I have shared everything of note. I should spend some time encountering more stories.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Where?
Just want to see if Colin has anything to say about being sucked into a mirror. I don't know.
Into a what?
A mirror.
Oh.
Was there something you needed?
Nope, you're just
You
totally
don't
okay
care?
with it. You don't even care. You get sucked into like a...
I just got sucked
That's all
into
for
the
now.
Illuvian and
Another
Not
time,
even
then.
gonna say anything?
Oh my god! There she goes again.
The soldiers make me nervous. Sitting around here, tempers get short, and fighting. I saw one soldier reach for his belt like...
Yep, well,
We'll
bye.
never know the end of that story.
It's here. I can feel it.
Yes. I feel it as well.
Probably just a pile of rocks.
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out.
I have helmets on because I got cool helmets now. Except for him. But, you know.
There it is.
Interesting.
This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far, call to me and I will come. Without mercy, without fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
I'm here, Flemeth, just as you told me. If I must master a dragon to fight Corypheus, then send it.
That thing is so big.
Stacy finally gets to see a dragon fight.
Yay! I know, you were like, I'm just gonna put a 2-hour-long video on YouTube of all the dragon fights.
Stacy, would you want to sit there for like a whole day watching me fight dragons?
Well, I suppose I wouldn't want to watch it all at once. But...
Yeah. Apparently you're supposed to run into this, because once you get past the barrier, you stop getting damage. And then you flip out of there.
Whee! Oh.
Nope.
Ah!
Whoa! Uh-oh.
Oh, crispier than a toasted ham.
What? These are sayings that I have never heard before.
It's not an actual saying. It was just the first thing that came to my head.
Oh, new saying. Everyone start saying it so it can be a thing. Guys, I don't want to look stupid. Okay, everybody start saying that as a thing. Check out Solus's Fade thing.
Nice.
Wait, no, this is it. Sorry.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's way cooler! He's like, yeah! I'm a badass! I will rain fire down on you from the heavens! Woo! So we're summoning a dragon just to kill it? What?
I was using Sarah's power. I wanted to see what it looked like.
Ah.
So we have to fight this dragon and dominate it, and then the dragon's like, "All right, cool, I'll fight with you, sure, whatever. You seem strong." No,
Stay back!
I do this alone.
scream. I'm gonna call to your face with my face.
Oh, our buzz looks good in those pants.
Why did it fly off? Will it come back?
I want to
It will
fight
come when I
this.
summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
Now we need only find Corypheus.
I just keep thinking back to Dragon Age 2. It's like, let's go through another dungeon in the deep roads. Yeah.
Hey, this cave, it's different because that one door, it's closed, and this other door is open. And it's a different time! There's a different guy here!
That's what you get for making a game in a year.
1 year. They made it in 1 year. That includes, like, writing it.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, programming it and stuff. There was, like, they gotta write it, which they did a really good job of writing it.
Yeah.
But, jeez. Oops. Charge $60 fucking for that game. Bullshit.
That's right. Bullshit.